Hello everyone, this is Joan here from the northern part of Uganda, back again with a report on the training that we've been having with Hunger Relief Africa under the Farming Academy in Denmark. We've been going through the training on expert level this time around, just like we've been having the basic and the advanced level. And under the expert level, we've also been able to go through a lot of lectures, about 20 video lectures with discussions and interactions, and we've been able to gain a lot of information. The expert level, we've been discussing things like the fecal aid count in animals, where in something that every farmer can easily do if they're trained, because in the fecal aid count we use the microscope, and this will help you to know the amount of worm the animal is carrying and whether you are supposed to deworm the animal or you give some treatment or not. And it is something that when we train the farmers with, it can be done. The use of microscope is not something that will be very hard once the farmers are trained. I believe that. And another thing you've been able to go through in the expert level was also about the foot rot disease that always disturb the animals, especially in the wet. When you're having a condition of the wet area that the animal is living in, might easily get the disease, foot rot, which is very serious, and we've been able to look through. Again, we've also been able to look at the freedoms and the animal welfare, the 5 freedoms, the freedom from anger and thirst, the freedom from discomfort, freedom to express a normal behavior, and the animals also have the freedom from stress. Like through these 5 freedoms, we look mainly at how to make sure that the animal live in a good condition, providing enough space, enough feed for the animal, the right nutrient that the animal needs, also the environment that the animal lives in, making sure that the animal lives in a good environment and they're comfortable in the environment. And it is a task for everyone that when you're keeping the animal, you need to observe the welfare, the animal welfare, because when you mistreat the animal or when you take it with little or no care, then at the end of it all, because you're keeping this animal because at the end of it you need money. So if you're trying to give little time to the animal and you're not paying attention to what they need, maybe at the end of it all, I'm very sure when you're trying to sell the animal or to get money out of it, the outcome will also be low, because it's like the investment you're putting in the animal that will help when the animal grow to meet the market demand, and you'll be able to get back what you're going to receive as a profit will also be something good. So I've looked at the welfare, much as in most cases in our areas here at animals, you find animals moving around. Sometimes you find animals sleeping outside. Yeah, because not that the farmers do not really care, but sometimes they lack the information that they need. And I'm sure that this information, when they pass to the farmers, it should be able to improve on the management or the care that they give to the animals. Because at the end of it, all these animals will benefit you. We've also been able to look at data collection and how to use the data within the herd, because data collection is also another important thing that every farmer needs to observe. You need to know the amount of animal you have in the farm. You need to know the conditions of the animal. You can do things like ear tagging to make sure that it's easy for you to identify the animal. You also need to know the period this animal was born, the amount, the period they got maybe vaccination, things like that. And we've been able to look at how to arrange this data, how to collect this data, because when you have this data, it's another part of biosecurity that you have also in your farm. This will make it very easier. The more you have the clear data, it will be the easier it will be for you to respond to anything that might happen in your farm. If anything starts to happen in your farm, it will be easy for you to trace that where it has come from or what you can do to solve the problem. Another thing, we've also been able to look at managing of the sheep, the pregnant sheep, during the early pregnancy, during the mid pregnancy, and during the late pregnancy. You find that during this period, the sheep need much attention. we need to give attention to the animal and make sure that they're receiving the right nutrients, feeding, and also the environment they're living in that is free from disease, so that also during the lambing period it will be easier for them. The lamb that they're going to give birth to will also be a healthy lamb. So we have been seeing a lot of things that we do during the management, the management of the sheep and pregnancy. We have had a lot of information. Actually, the interaction with our lecturer, Miss Jeanette, have been so insightful, and I'm so grateful through because of all the information that she has been giving us. She has been so wonderful to us. And I believe that the more we keep on interacting, much as the advanced level is the last level that we have handled, I believe that there's still more information and more ideas that we're going to get. And when we expose it to the farmers, it's going to improve the livestock production in our area. I'm so grateful to Hunger Relief Africa and Farming Academy Denmark, more so to our lecturer, Ms. Jeanette, for all the time that she has given us. Thank you.